The question is integral of the s divided by 9 minus 4s squared. Now we need to factor out 9 here, that is factorize 9. Note something on factorization. If I have 2s squared, 2s squared plus x, if I say what is common here, you will tell me s is common. Now if s is common, that means you are dividing everything here by s. That will be 2s squared over s plus s over s. So that means s will cancel out. This will remain s bracket 2s plus 1. So in real sense, anytime you say something is common, that means you will divide the rest by that thing that is common. Now let's go to the question. Integral of this. Now I want to factor out 9. This will be the s divided by, so if I say 9 is common here, that means I'll have 1 minus, let me show the parts. So that means I'm dividing everything inside by 9. That is the meaning. Then 4s squared divided by 9. So anytime you say something is common, that means you are dividing everything by that thing. So now I'm saying 9 is common, that is I want to factor out 9. So that means I'm dividing everything here by 9. So this will becomes integral of the s divided by 9 bracket 1, because 9 will now cancel out 9. So that will be 1 minus 4s squared divided by 9. So that is what I will have now. So in this case, this can becomes integral of the s, that is I can remove 1 over 9 outside, as in this 9, factor it out. So 1 over 9 is outside. Then the s divided by 1 minus, now this is the same thing as 2 over 3 everything, same thing as 2s over 3 square. How? Because if this square should affect everything, 2s over 3 square, this will become 2 square, will be 4. That will be 4s square, because the square will affect s also. Then 3 square will be 9. So like that. Or you can easily say, or you can say 2 square s square divided by 3 square. So 2, this one will be 2s square, because square is common, divided by 3 square. Now square is common to both, so that will be 2s over 3 everything square outside. So like that. So that means 4s square over 9 is 2s over 3 everything square. So it will still give us 4s square over 9. So from here we can say let u equals to 2s divided by 3. This is the s. So let u to be 2s over 3. Then du is equals to 2 over 3 ds. Now this simply means if I differentiate 2x over 3, my answer will be 2 over 3. If you differentiate 4x, your answer is 4. If you differentiate 5s, your answer is 5. If you differentiate 9 over 7s, your answer is 9 over 7. So if you differentiate 2s over 3, your answer is 2 over 3. Now this part, let me show it so that you can see how we cancel out. Now it means from here we say du over the s, as in if u is this, then the u ds will be equals to 2 over 3, as in that's it. So that means if we differentiate this, we get 2 over 3, remove the s like what I explained. Now that means I represent everything in this circle, in this bracket, to be u. So we can now have, from here, if we cross multiply, you can have 3, you will have 2 ds is equals to 3 du. So the s will be equals to 3 over 2 du. So from here, that is, you can divide both sides by 2. So the s will be 3 over 2 du. So now if you go back to this question, so this will becomes 1 over 9 integral of the s divided by 1 minus u square. Why? Because we have represent everything here as u. So my question becomes the s. So now, how can I remove this ds? See, I have said the s is what now? 3 over 2 du. So that means instead of writing the s here, I will not write the s again. So let me leave this as 1. So that will be times. So instead of writing that the s, I will now write 3 over 2 du, because I found the s. That is 3 over 2 du. Now this is a constant. You can write it outside the bracket. So this will be 1 over 9 times 3 over 2 integral of 1 over 1 minus u square du. Because this is constant, so we can factor it out. So now 3 here 1, 3 here 3. So 3 times 3 is 6. So this will becomes 1 over 6 integral of 1 over 1 minus u square du. So in standard integral, note that, so in standard integral, the integral of 1 over 1 minus integral of 1 over 1 minus u square du is equals to arctan. Let me create space for this. Let me from here. So let me clear this up so you can judge what you have here. So let me clear this. So I can continue from there. Note that integral of 1 over 1 minus u square du is equals to arctan u. So that is, this result now can becomes arctan u. That means from there I will have 1 over 6. So from this step now, I will have 1 over 6 integral of 1 over 6 arctan u plus c, that is constant of integration. So this is the same thing as 1 over 6 arctan. So what is our u? Remember, from beginning I said let u to be 2s over 3. You will remember this part. So we select u to be this. So now I will replace it. That means arctan 2s divided by 3 plus c. So that will be the answer. So that means if So we can say integral of the s divided by 1 divided by 9 minus 4 s square is equals to 1 over 6 arctan 2s over 3 plus c. So this is the answer. Thank you. So we have other methods that we can use. So but this one is still okay.